The home screen and side menu provide a way for your users to navigate to the features they'd like to use. Is your app set up for success? Let's take a look at some of the options. To get started, let's take a look at the user experience for app navigation. Now, app navigation encompasses two major sections of a Gallus Golf mobile app. One, it's the home screen, which is what we're looking at right here. This is the first page that users see when they get into your app on a particular day. The second section is the side menu, which can be accessed through the three lines at the top left of the home screen. When you hit it, it expands to give you a list view of what's available within. Users can select any of these items, or any home screen items for that matter, to be taken directly to a feature of the app. Some of these features are built into Gallus's service, and we call them modules. Things like driving range GPS, the scorecard, offer locker, so on and so forth. And other things are linked to an outside source. So for instance, book a lesson. Gallus Golf does not have a lesson booking module at the moment, but when the user taps on book a lesson, we can take them directly to a web page, keep them within the app, but it's still going to allow users to come in, interact with it, and when they're finished, they can just hit close and it'll take them right back to the home screen of the app. Now that we have an understanding of what the user experience is, let's take a look at the admin setup. So here we are in the Gallus Golf Admin Dashboard, just manager.gallusgolf.com. App navigation is going to be the tile that we want to navigate to. This will take us to the editor where we can see all of the different options that are available. It'll give you a preview here on the home screen and the side menu, but think about it this way. The list on the left is your master list. Anything that we want to add to the side menu or home screen needs to be in this list first. So some of the modules, like I mentioned, are built in. Things like if we scroll down to the scorecard and GPS, it says open scorecard. We can hit the edit on the top right of it after we hover if we want to change what the name of the button says. That applies for built-in app module buttons and also ones that you add. Speaking of which, how do you add something? You're going to hit the green button, which will give you three options. One, you can link to an app page. Choosing this option will give you a couple of modules that you can link directly to, news and leaderboard. If you have set up a featured news item, you can create a button that links directly to it. So you just select which news item you'd like, you put in what you would like the button to say under button label, and hit save. The same goes for leaderboard. If you have a custom leaderboard, you can put that in, or even if you have a tournament leaderboard, you can do that as well, and it will link directly to it on the home screen or the side menu of your app. The second option is linking to a URL. This is our most commonly used feature. When you do this, you're going to first put in what you would like the button to say, and then you're going to put in the URL that you'd like to point to. So say we're on the facilities website. Maybe we're looking and we want to put a join button so that we can promote our memberships. We're going to navigate to that page on our website. We're going to grab this URL that's up at the top and copy it. And if you'd like the button to say join, you can say join, and then you can paste in the URL. Once you hit save, that button will effectively be linking out through the in-app browser to that web page. The advantage of doing it this way is if you make a change to this website, the app will update automatically so long as the URL stays the same. The third and final option is linking to a custom page. We have a separate video that goes into this in depth, but the short answer on this is it's essentially a folder that you can go to. I'll go to one that's already set up, like this About the Club folder. When a user taps on this, they're going to be taken to a sub-menu where they can select where they'd like to go. So you can control what all these buttons are. You can even, as you can see, add images and descriptions. And when you're adding one, you can either go to an external link, go to a page in the app, or you can even link out to another folder if you want to have another level within. So this is good for if you have a lot of topics that are very similar. Maybe you don't want to take up multiple buttons on the home screen, but still have them available for people to use. So now we have our buttons created on the left-hand side, but we want to add them into the side menu and home screen. You'll notice as you hover over that there is a little side menu icon and a little home screen icon. If you want to add something to either, you just hit it. It'll appear at the top, and then you can literally just click and hold on it and drag it to wherever you'd like. Maybe you decide, I don't actually want this on here. You can hit the trash can if you'd like, or if you want to just hit the icon on the left, you can do that as well. Both do the same thing. They just essentially remove it from the screen. We typically recommend the home screen have somewhere around 8 to 10 buttons. So this app in particular is breaking that rule. This is one of our demo apps, so we try to have a lot of options within. You want to keep this page as simple as possible, but you also want to make sure that your biggest money makers are towards the top. So you'll notice that we have book tea times, order food and drinks, mobile check-in, and like lesson booking towards the top. These top 4 buttons historically get clicked the most, so you want to make sure that they're all up there at the top. Everything else we typically add into the side menu so users still have access to it. And that is essentially how the home screen and side menu work, aka app navigation. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or need any assistance, you can email us at support@gallusgolf.com. You can also view our knowledge base online 24/7 by going to support.gallusgolf.com, or if you want to just get on the phone and talk to someone, you can give us a ring at 888-426-8124 extension 2. Thanks so much for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your day.